What's up? This your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boston Clinic. Breaking news coming out of Dan Rafael's mouth. I stopped my Friday. Had to get my grind on real quick. I usually record videos in advance, especially for Fridays and Saturdays, because it's such a busy thing, and I don't really drop on Sunday unless it's really something that's on my mind. But today on the ESPN chat, you could definitely go to boxing and click on Dan Rafael and click on the Dan Rafael chat for today. Dan Rafael said he talked to Team Crawford, which is Terence Bud Crawford, WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, considered the best junior welterweight in the world right now, him or Viktor Postol. That he heard from Team Crawford that Crawford um, was not happy with the purse that Top Rank offered him for a potential pay-per-view clash with Viktor Postol. Shout out to my boy Art, definitely just roaming the internet, bringing this information to my eyes. And they reportedly said the pay-per-view purse for him probably was probably not even including the buys that we get. Dan Rayfield said they probably wouldn't even do 125K buy, especially at a reduced price. But the purse was supposed to be seven figures still, and that's a substantial payday. That's some big money right there for your first pay-per-view. That probably won't even sell that good because you or Viktor Postol are not really household casual fan names right now. And the reason that the fight is going on pay-per-view and not Boxing After Dark or Championship HBO is because HBO is pretty much cutting back. They got rid of their CEO, and they're cutting back. HBO is having them cut back on the primetime boxing. So more pay-per-views are going to be able to come. I think this is a direct effect. This whole situation is a direct effect of Al Hammond and this PBC. Um, and that's crazy. And you know, a lot of these other YTBC channels that are run by African Americans like myself, and they might point and try to just bring up the point as it being a racial thing. You know what I mean? That they don't want to put Terence Crawford on. They don't really want to back money. They want to put money into Kovalev and other Russian fighters like Golovkin. But if you look at the flip side of the coin, HBO didn't even want to buy Vasily Lomachenko versus Nicholas Walters, which is a hardcore fans fight dream. It wasn't the weight. Vasily Lomachenko was going to move up to 130 pounds to accommodate Nicholas Walters. He even put up 300K of his purse bid, and that fight looked like it was going to head to Showtime because Bob Arum and the CEO of Showtime, they have history back when he used to be the CEO at HBO. So that's crazy. So people, I mean, you might get that. I'm not saying that these guys out here on the YTBC or other boxing journalists that cover this like myself or definitely going to point to this being a racial thing, but it's definitely not racial at all because they put money into Andre Ward also. They're paying Dominic Wade to come get slaughtered on HBO for Golovkin. And you know, it is what it is. But from Terence Crawford's standpoint, the second thought for a regular casual fan or a regular hardcore fan might be the first thought is that Terence Crawford is ducking Viktor Postol. If you go back to about last October, somewhere in there, he fought Derry John, and Viktor Postol was supposed to be the opponent, and Viktor Postol accused Terence Crawford of ducking him, saying that Crawford really didn't want to fight. And then after the Hank Lundy fight got made, you heard Viktor Postol chirping again. Then Terence Crawford fired back on the YTBC and said that Viktor Postol people were the one hesitant and didn't want to fight. So this is just going back and forth. It's really getting messy. If the fight is made, the build up will be nice. It's a lot of risk on both sides for both guys. Crawford, he's trying to hold out and hold out for a Pacquiao fight, so he's going to probably want to take an easier fight. But your fight must be on pay-per-view, or you can't do it. You can go to True TV, but the money won't be the same. That's the only thing HBO got. I mean, Bob Arum got. They can live stream you on Top Rank TV if that's what you want, but I don't think that's going to bring a lot of money because you're not a household name. And this is the direct effect, I just mentioned, the direct effect of PBC and Al Haymon. These guys on PBC like Keith Thurman and Sean Porter and other welterweights and junior welterweights like Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia, Earl. I'm not sure Earl Spence yet, but these guys been seeing seven figures for lesser pay. Broner seeing seven figures for fighting John Molina at 140 pounds. Broner probably made more than what they're offering Terence Crawford right now to fight on pay-per-view, and he was fighting on PBC as the co-main event. So you cannot tell me that is not a direct effect of the Al Heyman effect. It's just crazy that any guy from 135 pounds basically to 154 pounds doesn't want to sign with Al Heyman. He has horses at all three of those weight classes, four of those weight classes, and he's paying top dollar. He's breaking the bank for these guys. He's paying Astro Thea paying big money. He paid Broner 1.7, around 1.7 to fight Astro Thea paying, and Crawford's got to get about $1 million, and after taxes probably pay your trainers probably 600K. Of course, you Terence Crawford, you looking kind of funny right now. You know these guys. Keith Thurman got 1.5, almost 2 million, I think, to fight Leonard Bundu. He got a lot of money to fight Diego Chavez, and you about to take the biggest risk of your career versus Viktor Postol to fuck up a potential a bigger 6-7 figure payday with Manny Pacquiao that could happen. Of course, Terence Crawford is feeling some type of way. He's seeing his other guys, getting money, other welterweights and junior welterweights getting money by far less taking the risk. Robert Guerrero got big money fighting 3 times on PBC. He does big ratings on PBC. That's why he gets paid the big bucks to keep coming back and losing, because he's an entertaining fighter. I'm not saying Terence Crawford is not entertaining, but he doesn't have that ring. He has the slight of being African American, where you don't have a country or population really to back you right now. But anybody but Floyd and Adrian Broner, African American, really has backing right now because they have personality. And Keith Thurman's on his way, just keep winning, just keep talking and bringing his personality out. But Terence Crawford definitely is feel like he's getting a short end of the stick for the risk that he's taking Viktor Postol. He's probably holding out for a Manny Pacquiao payday. He probably knows Manny Pacquiao is probably going to beat Tim Bradley. He's not going to retire. That's probably the word around the water cooler. So he just might skip this July 23rd payday and just wait till November to fight Manny Pacquiao again if Manny Pacquiao wins. He just wants that fight. He wants that payday. And if he wins that fight, the risk is a high risk, but it's a high reward. With Postol, it's a high risk, low reward for him. And if he loses the Postol fight, he loses all credibility. So, of course, he wants a little bit more of a 7-figure payday for his first pay-per-view. But it is what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow with the Boxing Clinic. We gone. Like, share, subscribe. And, if you got some video topics that you want to throw out there, leave them in the comment or inbox me on the Boxing Clinic on Facebook. We gone.